How's it going, everybody? It's Lockhart here, and today we are on Higan Eruthyll, and I wanted to talk more specifically about the dailies and some of the things that I think might be able to improve the game and make it a little bit more streamlined when it comes to logging in, doing the things I want to do, and then kind of just popping in back and forth just to make sure that I'm maximizing my energy and such. So I did have to wait a while to be able to do this. So I'm a little backed up. But let's take a look at the dailies. And what we have is just a lot to do, I feel. Like some of these should be able to link together. So, you know, yes, okay. The 100 ether can be linked together if you do, where is it? One arc task and clear any one stage and do the third, whoops. Arc task, and yeah, actually it's just arc task. That's the only thing that links to the 100 ether, and I am crazy. The weekly has 1,000 ether that you have to get, and then a bunch of other ones that you can do as well as you kind of go through it. But the one thing that irks me is that you have one for upgrade any character one time, followed by doing one for a play, which is they're right beside each other. One for play and one for character. It should just be two for one or either of these. I think it just makes a lot more sense. Complete an expedition. The expedition is if you happen to complete both expeditions in a single day. Let's say I let this one carry over to tomorrow because I have one that's complete. I carry it over tomorrow and I claim it. And then I start a new one and I claim that. Then the day after that, I have to wait 8 hours before I can get this complete one expedition, which is kind of crazy. Give one affinity gift, deep maze, which is fine, mesmerizing labyrinth, which I feel like the length of mesmerizing labyrinth is so ridiculously long. There needs to be a way to shorten it if I want to do this achievement. And if I do this, it should be way more than just 2 stamps. It should be, I want to say 6 almost. Just because Mesmerizing Labyrinth is 10 stages that has a walking animation in between, assuming that you don't do any of the talking animations, that you go through straight battle or something. It is just such a lengthy process for 2 measly stamps when Director Showdown one time is 2 stamps, you know, or clearing one stage that's also an arc task is 3 stamps, you know. So I feel like it's all right. I feel like it can be better. So I want to go over the length of it, right? So I usually start off with my troops. So I kind of just work down the line. So I'm gonna claim, right? I let this carry over. I'm gonna quick dispatch. I should be, honestly, I feel like expeditions should be allowed to be done like every 8 hours instead of one time a day. I feel like you're not breaking the game by doing that. All right, no problem. So whoops. So now I'm gonna go to my shop. I'm gonna claim that one item from the shop. You know, you always get that weird little bundle thing that you can get for free. Perfect. If you've done that, then you can always buy something. I'm not gonna wish because I'm not gonna spend tickets that way. So I'm gonna go to my roster. I'm gonna randomly level somebody. Whoopsie daisies. Here we go. And now I'm gonna go to my plays, which I have to find a character that I need to upgrade plays with. Oh my goodness. I have somebody here that needs plays upgraded. Oh, hallelujah, for sure. There we go. Okay, no problem. Great. Hopefully I have some upgrades I can use. Perfect. There we go. And now I'm gonna go to my adventure. This is just a part of my day. I'm gonna collect this because it's already been collecting quite a bit. I'm gonna go to my outland. And Holy Domain Duel is something I'll normally do, but for the video I will not. I'm just gonna go to my arc task. I'm just gonna go to diorama because you always need these. I'm gonna do one for now. Again, you need to spend 100 though, right? So I'm gonna have to do a couple more of these, but I'll do one on this one. The loading times get longer? What just happened? Alright. I do appreciate the auto angles. Great to watch. A lot going on. No problem. Holding the line there. I can always zoom out. Oh, not on auto though. Wham! Okay, so this way I get clear one stage and clear arc task. Alright, so I'm gonna leave. No problem. Now I'm gonna go to my deep maze. Okay. Now I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do Mesmerizing Labyrinth, so I'm gonna go Director Showdown, win or lose, whatever. Just gonna get it done. Again, you have to do 5 because you don't want your tickets to go to waste. So I'm just gonna spend the 1. Okay. Hopefully I win here. I didn't even see the stats of the other team, so I don't know how well they're built. But again, I'm not super competitive. I'm just kind of going in to do like my dailies. Okay. Okay. All right. So I have to do 6 of these. I have to do 4 more of these because I want to run through my tickets. Not to mention I want to go through my team fights as well. Right. So that's fine. And let's take a look at my missions. Claim all, and I still need to do a couple, which is fine. All right, so I'm gonna craft because normally I'll go through my 3 holy domains and I'll have one of these things to craft. Perfect. I have 2 of these to craft. No problem. And now I'm gonna go through my affinity because I forgot to do that in this screen. So really it's just, you know, making sure that you remember what you're doing. No problem. Have some cake. Bam. Oh, okay. Well, I'm still talking. And perfect. So once I do my once I spend my 100 and I'll get my 3 cleared stages at the same time, I will get it done. But I feel like I'm hopping around quite a bit, you know, because here's the other things that I also have to do today. So I got to go to my union. If Armageddon is coming soon, I definitely need to go do Armageddon. But I'm always going to do my 3 tasks because it's just free rewards. Why wouldn't I want it? So I feel like there's something there that should add on to my dailies. And not to mention, I still have Water Fantasy and all that other stuff. So, you know, it's not so slow, but I feel like it could be way better. And then even for it, honestly, some of these things should be structured around clearing your stages. Like clearing stages 3 times should be worth more. If you want to tie these 2 things together, sure, no problem. This should be worth a lot more because Mesmerizing Labyrinth is like, you know, you really want to do it. These are kind of okay, you know, but the Wish, like, you really don't need to do that. But I'll get all of these by the end of the day. So I think, again, not the worst, but definitely can be better. But the one thing that has helped overall is this daily supply station. This thing is super clutch, adds loads of value. You have your evening and then your ether storage, which is amazing. You know, you can just hang on to that. Don't pick it up right away if you don't need it, and continue on about your day. Get what you need done, and you know, you're good to go. Now, the only other thing I would say is that we are going into technically 2 months, and like, where's my story? Like, I think by now I should have like another chapter. You know, we've had like little events in between, but with the battle pass running up in about a day, which I'm a little bit behind because I've missed a couple of days. Sue me. I've had a child, a second child since. But I feel like there should be some more than story. And Wander Fantasy being done twice. Again, like, I'm not one to do this very well at all. And this is definitely for your top tier player for sure. Being able to make sure you're doing the proper formations in order to, you know, advance. I've already gotten shafted. Like, I'm not going to be able to do this and get the maximum rewards, but I'll try my best to get whatever I can, because obviously, you know, I do want to do well. And whoops, and then going into the banners. Oh, sorry guys. Going into the banners, I feel like, yes, okay, so we've gotten 2 back-to-back casters, which I already have a light caster, and she's definitely cool with lots of, like, you know, things in terms of making her very utility and strong, and lots of like damage over time type, so very different than what I have for sure. But like the ticket discrepancy is quite a bit. Like, to get onto your limited premium banner, I understand that there should be a separation in tickets, but I definitely don't get enough in order to pull, which is fine. But I don't even get enough for the regular banner to pull. I already have him, so that's fine. Plays, I have a fair share of tickets, and that's good. But I feel like we're not earning enough of these a week to make it worth it to even do any one of these pulls per se. Okay, granted, I can avoid this banner until next week, but I don't imagine that I'm gonna have that many more pulls by next week. You know, like, I've accumulated quite a bit here, so I'll wait to see who my regular person coming out is, and then maybe I'll go for a pity, just because, like, it doesn't hurt to get that advancement. And then even for my plays, you know, tickets alone, I'm gonna be pretty close to like a free pity, so I might as well. But redeem like 50 over here for a week, 100 a week from this is like not very good, and 20 daily is also not very good. And then the rewards that you get for placing in the PvP, as a person who plays it as a side game, it's super challenging for me to climb the rankings. So I'm not saying that you should add so much more to the dailies and the weeklies, but I think it would be really beneficial to, let's say, get 3/4 of a pull a week through your dailies and your weeklies. So that way, like, you know, by the month's end, maybe you can get up to like 10 pulls or something. Not 10, like, let's say 5 or 6 pulls. You know, because I feel like that's a healthy standard by going through like all of your events, like your union, going through your PvP, and placing, and then being able to like get enough rewards to, like, let's say on the bottom end have about like easy 5 pulls in a month's time, you know, because like it's not like the pulls are super cheap. You guys know what I'm saying? So that's kind of it. Let me know if y'all think I'm like crazy or something on this, or if the daily is actually a lot faster than I'm making it out to be, because I feel like it is not as fast and not as smooth as some of the other games that I'm currently playing. So I would love to see some improvement on it, and what you guys think in terms of like other stuff that can definitely be improved on this game, because I feel like I love the game. I want it to do better, but so far with the cast of characters that we've gotten for limited characters, I'm not I'm not super blown away. You know, with Searslit, like I thought like it was cool, like, you know, berserker type class, like really different, crazy, like very strong, and somebody that like you could definitely benefit from having as a hoplite character. But you know, not crazy. I'm not getting enough pulls to be able to really maximize any of these banners to begin with, and so I have to be like crazy picky and choosy with what comes out. Anyway, so if you stayed up until this point, please like and subscribe. You know, just trying to make my own way here, and would love to be able to continue to bring content for the games that I like. And that's kind of it. Thanks, guys.